Hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I've done an update. Let's see, where do I begin? It's been so long. Last month I believe I left you guys a video saying that I believed I conceived. um, give you a brief rundown on what happened on that one. On cycle day 30, I went into the doctors. They did blood, urine, and ultrasound. It all came back negative. So that meant I was not pregnant. It really burst my bubble, if that's the term I want to use for that one. Um, what else? I had asked the doctor how thick was my uterus. He said it was fine. The Clomid was not taking effect on that. He said the Clomid has actually, it won't start doing anything like that until 6 months of it being on it straight. So I asked him, can I do it? Should I do it again? Or should I try on my own and see what my body does? And he says, do Clomid again because it's only your third. This new month would only be my third cycle of Clomid. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just wait for AF to show up. The next day, cycle day 31, AF did show up. That was the 16th of January. It was only 3 days, a very light one. I was very concerned about it, but he still said all my tests were showing negative, so it was considered my cycle. I started Clomid again, cycles day 5 through 9. This month I did not do temping, I did not do OPKs, I did not do vlogs because I wanted it completely stress-free, nothing to make me worry and stress on. Me and my husband BD'd when we wanted to, not when we were supposed to, not, we just did what we naturally wanted to do. My doctor told me to make sure I BD 14 and 16 on days 14 and 16. I didn't even do that. I think I BD'd cycles day 13 and 17. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So it wasn't even in the time frame for this month, and I was like, okay, well, I'm out because I didn't want to stress on it. But you know how Valentine's Day was just last Tuesday. I wanted to know if I was or wasn't. I thought that would be a great gift for my husband on Valentine's Day, the day of love. So I believe it was Sunday night. I always have Sundays off. My husband always works Sundays. So last Sunday I went shopping and I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up a quick test real fast and just do it just to see. It won't hurt, right? My period's due in 4 days, so if I am, it will come out positive. And so I took the test and it came out with a faint line again. And I said, here we go again. We're gonna have either another chemical pregnancy or just a who knows what happened. And so I was like, okay, well, it happens. I didn't tell him about that one. I didn't think he needed to know. I didn't want him to start worrying about it. So I waited until Monday morning. I took another one Monday morning. And it was a faint line, but getting a little darker, but not much. And I was like, oh, this is definitely happening again because that's what happened last month. And so after I got off work that night, my husband was working Monday night. So after I got off work Monday, I had actually had 2 digital pregnancy tests left over from last cycle. And I said, what the heck? What is it gonna hurt me? It ain't gonna hurt me any. And so I ran downstairs and I took it. And while I was waiting to take it, it was taking forever to pop up, and I was like, oh god, it's a negative again, because like those ones that say it takes up to 3 minutes for a result. Normally if it takes 3 minutes, it's a negative. It was just taking forever and forever to pop up, and I thought it was never going to pop up. And then I looked at it and it said pregnant. Um, I was in complete shock. I was choking on my feeling, like I was like gasping for like air, I guess you can say. It was a good feeling. I love that feeling of seeing that word pregnant and not the word not pregnant. Um, so that night, I tried calling all my family members because I wanted them to know, because they have been with me every step of the way so far. They know everything that I've been through, every doctor's appointment, everything the doctors said to me. So I really wanted them to know what happened. And go figure, none of my family members answered their phone at the time I wanted them to. They all did call me back and they did answer their phones, but some of them were, because they're back west. Um, so there's a 3 hour time difference. So when it's 7 o'clock here, it's still like only 4 o'clock over there. So some of them are still at work, some of them are doctor's offices. It's just hectic for them over there. But I finally got a hold of my sister, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're finally pregnant! You finally did it! Congratulations!" So, I had the bright idea because Tuesday was Valentine's Day, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait until 12 o'clock at night to give my husband his Valentine's gift. I gave him 2 gifts altogether. I separated them. The first gift he loved. It was practically like a love letter to him throughout our 8 years of being together. And he enjoyed that letter. It kind of almost made him cry when he read it. I was very surprised. And I gave him a watch because he's been dying for a new watch, so I gave him that. And then I told him to close his eyes, and I gave him like this little stuffed animal that I bought at Walmart, and it like has "I love you" on it, and then it's like a giraffe, and it like raises its neck and lowers it, and it says "Raising Me Higher," I think is the song. I had stuffed the test behind it, so when it raised up, you could only see parts of it, and so he thought I accidentally left it in there. But come to find out, it was he pulled it out and he saw it, and he's like, "Are you serious? We're pregnant. We're serious." Yeah, we're serious. What else? So the next day I had to go to work, unfortunately. I know on Valentine's Day, but I got off early and I went to the doctor's. They did a urine, blood, and ultrasound again. The urine came back positive. The blood, we still haven't received it back yet because they were running the whole panel of tests that they need to run for the first appointment. Ultrasound didn't show nothing because I was technically only 3 weeks and 5 or 6 days. So I was still really early. No, I was 3 weeks, 2 days. Yeah, because my turnover day is Monday, and I found out I was pregnant on Tuesday. No, I was 4 weeks and 2 days, excuse me. So I was still really too early to see things. They say normally you can see them at the end of 4 weeks and the beginning of 5 weeks. So I have another ultrasound this Tuesday, and then I also get my blood results back that day, and then we're doing another blood work just to make sure that my HCG levels are doubling every day. Symptoms, I don't have anything right now except just the sore breast, the missed period, and going to the bathroom more than often. And I can't sleep at night. I toss and turn, and I wake up maybe twice a night. But I only go to the bathroom once in the night, so that's good so far. But yeah, we're pregnant. We are due October 22nd, and I know it sounds a long ways away, but it will all be worth it in the end when I get to hold my bundle of joy. But I will let you guys know what happens at my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, and if I can get an ultrasound picture of just, the yolk and maybe the baby, I will definitely do it and post it on here. But I just want to say thank you for all the support out there, you guys. You guys were helpful for me, and I will be watching your videos still, and sending you guys lots of baby dust because I know this is the year for all of us. Anyways, I got to go. Gotta rest. I'm getting tired now. Have a good day, you guys.